Hey, Whippersnaps, this is Tortimer the Great. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Pokemon Showdown Low Cup Battles. Today we are brushing off the First Root Rodents team and attempting to make a little bit of an update for Gen 7 since we've got 2 new rodents that we can add to the team. I changed out Timon, which I didn't want to do. I really actually loved the synergy of the team previously, but I changed out Timon in favor of trying out Guybrush, my young goose, and then I switched out Worf for Duras, the Alolan Rattata. Scout comes in against the Drifloon, which didn't Drifloon get banned? This guy said they didn't, and obviously he was allowed to use it, but I could have sworn Drifloon got banned, which I thought was weird to begin with, but okay. But yeah, I thought Drifloon got banned, and I didn't think they were unbanning things when Gen 7 came around, so I don't know. But hey, there we go. Drifloon takes down one of my Pokemon. Bigwig comes in, throws up the Stone Edge, finishing off the Drifloon, finishing off the Vullaby, and then Pumpkaboo's gonna come in here, and I go ahead and just keep going with the Stone Edge. Decided it's not really worth messing around with switching somebody else in, things like that. I don't really have anything else that can really do a lot to the Pumpkaboo on the other 2 Pokemon, so Bigwig stays in. He survives whatever the Z-move was doing there, boosting its stance, still able to outspeed with the Choice Scarf. Bandit then switches in, is going to take a couple of Thunderbolts here, throw up a Seed Bomb, get some good damage going on the Chinchou, but the Berry Juice is going to re-up and heal up Bandit. And then we pick up a Berry Juice and heal up ourselves, so that works out well. Chinchou taking another Seed Bomb there, throwing up the Extreme Speed and finishing off the Chinchou. I think that was a crit there. Might have mattered! I don't know, we didn't set up the Belly Drum or anything yet, so who knows. Derpina then gonna switch in. I bring in Derpina first to help break the Sash, because I don't want Bigwig coming in, landing a great move, and then not being able to finish up. So Derpina comes in to do the initial, and then Bigwig switches in to finish off with the return. So more or less the team did pretty good. Not a lot of work from Guybrush and or Duras in this particular battle. But we're still kind of playing around with it. In fact, after this battle, I did switch things up. I was previously using Hustle on Duras because that's what I have on Boris in my blind run, and it boosts the attack. And so I had Hustle, which boosts attack but lowers accuracy, and then I was running Wide Lens, but I still missed a bunch of moves. And so I was like, all right, in between this battle and the next one you're going to see, I went back and made some changes to both Guybrush and Duras. So we'll see how they do in the next battle. Here we go. Alrighty guys, battle number 2. Guybrush leading off, taking a Sludge Bomb from the Ghastly. I think before I had Choice Scarf on him, but it was still only like 16 speed. So I was like, well, this is stupid. I'm wasting a move or a held item here. So we end up going with the Berry Juice here. I use U-Turn, and the Ghastly switches into Trapinch. Yungoose's ability is Stakeout, which actually means that its attack power is doubled if it hits a Pokemon that switches in on that turn. So that's why we did so much damage to the Trapinch with the U-turn there. It's gonna take some more finesse for me to really get that working well. Unfortunately, on a mono-type normal team, there's not a lot of cause for people to be switching in and out necessarily a whole lot. They can pretty well see what we're working with at the beginning, and then come back at us with, you know, whatever they want to. There's not really any particular Pokemon on here. Even Duras, which is a normal Dark, thanks to the Alolan form, still weak to fighting it. So I mean, there's not a lot of reason for them to be doing tons of switching on us. So I don't know how useful that ability is going to end up being on Guybrush. But I was initially trying Adaptability, and I just wasn't getting anything working with Yungoos at all. So switching things up seemed to be most people were suggesting Stakeout, and it did obviously do some decent work there with the Trapinch. So just have to kind of figure that out, do a little bit more finesse with it going forward. Zigzagoon comes in and throws up the Belly Drum. I don't know what they did with the Zigzagoon. Didn't set up his HP stat right or something, but Belly Drumming did not activate his Berry Juice, and then Scout was able to one-shot it afterwards. So a bit unfortunate for them, and we didn't even get to see Duras come in on this battle. But as you guys know, I love my First Root Rodents team, so I'm sure we'll see more action from them in the future. Special thanks to Mac, I believe it was Mac, who was posting in the Discord his OU First Root Rodents team, and that I was like, oh man, I need to update that thing for Gen 7, and so I was able to come in here and do that, and so thank you, Mac, for that. But yeah, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have suggestions on how we might potentially tweak the First Root Rodents team here, I did miss Timon. I wanted to give Young Goose a shot, and we probably will keep him on for a little while. But I did miss Timon and his ability to come in and set up and get the hypnosis going and things like that. He was definitely a useful Pokemon. He was our usual lead, and so I'm not sure if I'm really happy, but he was really the only one that Young Goose could even potentially come in and fit the mold for. But Young Goose doesn't really have a very good move set, so we weren't really able to do a whole lot interesting with him. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I've been Tortimer the Gray, and you guys have been great. Make sure those likes, comments, subscriptions for me, guys, and I will see you all back here next time. All right, guys, have a good one.